Unknown caller. Spooky. Hello? Velma Dinkley speaking.
Hello, Velma. You like solving yourself a mystery?
Yeah, but I'm actually much more three-dimensional than that. Who is this?
This here Black Shaggy. You made the one black guy a drug dealer and a stoner. You gonna die, bitch.
Jinkies. From Lucasfilm, the company that has done more to destroy everything you love since your ex-wife got all your stuff in the divorce, comes the series that literally has no stakes because you know the main character has to live long enough just to die at the end of Rogue One. Andor. Meet Cassian Andor, the title character, a space immigrant who grew up on a Lord of the Flies mining planet, who now lives in a junkyard like Fat Albert and the Cosby Kids, with a bootleg version of Wally who gets peed on by a space dog, pig thing, I'm not sure what this animal's supposed to be, and is now on the run after killing two guys. Watch as Cassian Andor is hunted by discount Kyle MacLachlan, who's the only American on this show, and for some reason he's been cast as the bad guy. Nice way to be subtle with your subtext there. Now, Cassian Andor must elude security forces by walking, strolling, sauntering, strutting, ambulating. Yeah, I'm running out of synonyms for walking here. Can we get to something interesting, please? Then, after 2.5 episodes, there's finally some action, with a generic shootout in a garage, where pulleys take out more bad guys than the actual weapons do. You know, this show is about a guy who crosses the border illegally, murders 2 people, and is now running from the Federales. Are you sure the Latino community wants to take ownership of this one? Diego Luna stars in the series that is ultimately completely pointless in Dead Man Walking. How is this Star Wars' prestige show? It's quite literally about nothing. At least Seinfeld was about a bunch of neurotic a-holes who were undateable in New York. That was at least something. This guy's just walking around for an hour and a half.
Coming up on All My Beanies, this is Tim Pool. He loves chickens and thinks Kanye can become president.
What the does that mean, Kobe Bryant?
This is Kanye. He loves Nazis.
I love Jewish people, but I also love Nazis.
And Hitler.
I see good things.
From Marvel Studios. Watch as the Walt Disney Company pays tribute to one of their most beloved stars by not recasting him, and yet somehow still manages to insult his memory by making a lackluster movie where everyone is a walking, talking, living, breathing stereotype. Black Panther 2, Wakanda Forever. See the most advanced civilization on Earth that is rich in the precious metal known as vibranium, a metal that's given its society technological advances, and yet for some reason its army is still fighting with spears. Now they'll face one of Marvel's original villains, Prince Namor, the Submariner.
My enemies call me Namor.
I'm pretty sure it's Namor. If your enemies aren't calling you, then you can thank your phone plan. And doesn't this guy look kind of doughy to be someone who swims all the time? I mean, sheesh. Then Marvel will introduce one of its worst new characters in decades, that they honestly believe is capable of taking the place of Tony Stark.
Walking around here with that ash on your head.
Kevin Feige, if your goal was to save money after She-Hulk and go bankrupt at the same time, then job well done. Starring, nobody really cares anymore. Don't miss the most racist movie in history, Disney Marvel's Song of the South. Phase 4 just keeps getting worse and worse. At this rate, there'll be nothing left when we finally get to the X-Men.
You do not speak into my country and tell me what is fair.
Need a new car? Looking for that business vehicle or ornaments to conquer a small nation? At Cobra Commander's Sharp Auto Sales, we want to put you in your next vehicle. We have everything to meet your work, family, or military needs. Check out this His Tank. It can be yours for no money down and only $2.99 a month. Need something more versatile? How about this Stinger Jeep? Fully armored, missile launcher included. Only 40,000 miles, most of which are non-combat. We've also got Rattlers, Night Ravens, and the all-new Ford Escape. And now we're offering 0 payments for 6 months, or until Destro can formulate a plan to take over the banks. Remember, at Cobra Commander's Sharp Auto Sales, we're not just a car dealer. We're an evil terrorist organization determined to rule the world, and we're certified by the Better Business Bureau. So come on down to Cobra Commander's Sharp Auto Sales for a test drive on Route 1 in Springfield. Follow the signs at the bomb craters. Free balloons for the kids. Come on down! Cobra!
From director James Cameron, who somehow pried himself away from exploring shipwrecks long enough to make the sequel to a movie that comes a decade too late to mean anything to anyone.
and gave the movie industry an excuse to charge us all an extra $5 to wear goofy-looking glasses that will end up giving you a headache. Avatar 2: Way of the Water. Return to Pandora, where the Na'vi live in harmony with nature. Wait a minute. See an outsider who enters their midst and learns their ways. Hold on. Then their society will be upended as the white man begins to migrate into their lands and exploit their ecosystem for resources. Hold on, you're just making the same movie again, which itself was a remake of Dances with Wolves, with blue people. You took 13 years to make a sequel to a movie that was already made? Twice? I mean, at least change it up a little bit. Starring CGI, more CGI, and more CGI. Really? I might as well be playing a video game at this point. At least I can interact with that. Don't miss Dances with Smurfs Under the Sea. You know, James, you just want to make underwater documentaries at this point, so just go back to making those for PBS and leave us alone, please.
Coming up on the CW, it's prom night, and love is in the air. Until it's time to throw down! Sam and Miguel share a tender moment. But look who's crashing the party! Watch as young couples share a romantic dance. And fight! And dance fight! Be sure to watch an extra special episode of Kung Fu High Prom Night!
Hey everybody, how much in the morning? WNBC, 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 how much in the morning? How much in the morning? WNBC, 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 how much in the morning? How you doing everybody? How's your Donkey Kong? How's your Donkey Kong out there? How you doing everybody? We got traffic up my green sports. How you doing everybody? How much in the morning?
Everybody, how you doing, everybody? How's it going? That's enough of that. How's everybody doing? Where's the camera? Where's the damn camera? We're gonna check in with the cat cam right away because all you want to know how the little bugger's doing. So there he is. There's Naranja sleeping. Naranja, look up, buddy. Naranja. How you doing, buddy? Okay, he's doing good. All right, there he goes. He's moving a little bit. See, this is why he's not good. He's not a good subject for a channel because he doesn't really do anything. All right, so let's do first. Let's try. I got a special thing for you guys. I'm gonna try some Japanese. I'm gonna try Japanese snacks. Okay. Here we go. Japanese snacks time. This is, I don't know what this is. This is yasai salad. What? Umaibo. Umaibo? And check out the guy here. Look, he's cute. He's looking good. Yay! I'm eating food. I'm eating food. Food for me. Food for me. So, all right. Yeah, we got crunchy bits too. So, I don't yasai salad. That's the flavor. It's like a salad. It's like a salad. See, it's like a salad. Not like a salad. It's supposed to be salad. All right, we're gonna try some of these. Okay. Japanese snacks. All right, they look like Funyuns, and they smell like pork rinds. So okay, there we go. Here's. Check it out. It's like a Funyun. So we're gonna try that. These aren't bad. I like these. Umaibo. What? These are like Funyuns. It just like says yasai salad. Just like Funyuns. They are good. But does it have nutritional value on it? It does. Total fat, 21% of your daily value. zero saturated fat, zero trans fats, zero cholesterol, sodium 10% of your daily value, total carbohydrates 19 grams, 7% of your daily value, added sugars 14% of your daily value, 7 grams. Japanese cookie umaya salad. Ingredients: corn, vegetable oil, glucose, sugar, garlic seasoning, vegetable powder, paprika, spice, red pepper, salt, parsley seasoning, amino acid, calcinated calcium. There's not really a whole lot that's bad in this. You can probably eat these all day. I mean, if I was to eat these all day. Yeah. And see this guy's really happy because he's been eating these too. See that? Good for me. There you go. There we go. Crunky bits. Yeah, I'm gonna get the crunky bits.
Oh, those are fish flavor.
And the giant side is still on. Yeah.
That's like a fish something salad.
Hey, the fish sauce.
Oh yeah, that's got like a fish flavor.
That was not terrible. The one we've all been waiting for.
Umawa salad. Umawa wasai salad.
Crunky bits. Crunky bits. Yes, I still have. Yes, Peg Leg. I still have the giant hat on. Let's hope I have to take that off after tonight. Just who commanded smiling? Who just commanded to hide smiling pictures from candies, chips, and alike? Discourage kids from eating them. Not kidding. Yeah. WHO commanded. Is the WHO the WHO? Like you see, go to the Japanese store and it's like everything is just bright and colorful, and it's got like pictures of happy cartoon characters on it. Yeah, but the thing is, though, I mean, there's a difference between their snacks and our snacks. I mean, it's there's a clear difference between the two. No, they didn't. But it's the same. But like I said, the stuff that there's really probably no. I don't know if there's anything. Really, nothing terrible in this either. If I could ever get it open.
No, that's just chocolate.
It's chocolate maybe peanuts inside, whatever. Peanuts. Okay, let me get a knife or scissors to open this there. Because Crunky Bits aren't cooperating.
Let me do it.
I got it. It's scissors. There's these plastics that you know who's can eat it.
Mm-hmm.
So there we go. There we go. There we go. There's nutritional value on the side of this.
Take it off the bowl. There you go.
The nutritional value on the side of that.
Look at that.
All right. Well, London, Paris, Frankfurt, Munich. Everybody's talking about Crunky Bits. Talking about Crunky Bits. They're definitely different than U.S. snacks. That's right. I wish for you, Rob, those Japanese snacks were cheap. They're not terrible.
That was more than normal American snacks.
It's Crunky. It's a Crunky Bit. This is a Crunky Bit right there. London, Paris, Frankfurt, Munich. Everybody's talking about Crunky Bits. Crunky, crunky, Crunky Bits. Crunky, crunky, Crunky Bits. Crunk, 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 Crunky Bits. Crunk, crunk. Talk about Crunky Bits. Talk about Crunky Bits. Have I tried Australian snacks? No, I have not.
You've had Tim Tams.
Yeah, well, what are they?
Tim Tams?
Tim Tams. So this is the writing on this is way too small for me to So there you go. So there's Crunky Bits right there. Yeah, I'm gonna put the Crunky Bits over there. Crunky Bits. We tried some lemon soda. sometime. He is Shinseki Evan. Seki Evan misses that stuff. All right, let's see who's in the chat. I'll definitely give it a try. Definitely give it a try, Shep. Let's see who's in the chat. Mr. MH is in the chat. Andrew Helm's in the chat. Michael Keller's in the chat. Simon Links is in the chat. Cesaro Japan's in the chat. Who else is in the chat? Cesaro Japan's in the chat. Newest T800's in the chat. Shinsuke Evans in the chat. Pickly Pete's in the chat. Michael Keller always said it, but hello again. Damn, I want something to snack on now. Cranky Bits. I'm snacking on some Cranky Bits. I don't know if I'm going to finish the whole box, but hey. That and blueberry cookies, yeah. So, okay, Cranky Bits. What makes your bitch cranky? I don't know. All right. So, we're enjoying the Cranky Bits. So, you want to see Avatar, Way of the Water? Listen, I do. It's good. It's
It could feel like Avatar.
yeah. So here's the thing. Let me bring up the thing about. Hold on. Let me bring up the thing here. What happens when you produce a show yourself, everybody? This is a ridiculous article anyway, but I'll just use that as background. So, yeah, it's visually spectacular. I mean, we're talking about the 3D is amazing. I've only ever seen 2 3D movies before this. One was Dredd 3D, was the Judge Dredd movie, and all the scenes like that weren't in 3D. Okay. I'm addicted to Crunky Bits. I have a Crunky Bit. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a Crunky Bit addiction.
They're good.
They are good. But, okay. So, visually, it is visually stunning. The 3D is great. And mind you, like I said, I've only seen 2 other 3D movies before this. One was Dredd 3D. And there were a few good scenes in 3D, but the rest of it was meh. They have a couple shots that were 3D, and they would do a thing. They would put something in the foreground. They would do something, put something in the foreground, and then it would slowly move the camera around it. Oh, look at that! That's in 3D.
You feel like you're swimming with
Yeah, you do.
water.
You do feel like you're swimming underwater with these people, and everything. So yeah, like I said, visually it is a spectacle. Unfortunately, story-wise, not so much. It's Dances with Wolves underwater. It's Ferngulley. It's Pocahontas. It's just about every kind of environmental message movie. And yeah, hey, save the whales. Save the whales, man. Yeah. And that was pretty much the message part of it. Save the whales, And, Sky people return. Sky people bring war. Sky people are bad. Sky people will bring disturbed plan for your Navi hotel and casino. What do we learn? 500 years in the future. 500 years in the future. Sky people bad. White people suck. So the white man comes and exploits their resources. With excess SFX. Was the whale subtitles weird or unnecessary? The whale subtitles It wasn't really distracting, but it does leave you asking, hey, if the whales can talk, why don't they say to the people hunting them, hey, knock it off already? Cut it out. Yes, she's you want to know if you're dying in the background.
Right.
Sorry. She
She's
says
vaping.
sorry. She's
She's
vaping.
vaping.
She's vaping.
Really heavy.
Yeah, if the whales can talk, why don't they say, hey, cut it the fuck out? So, yeah, so that's a thing. The whole thing about, like I said, the environmental message is very kind of heavy handed. It doesn't have much of a, doesn't really have, like I said, doesn't have much of a plot, does it?
It's like unnecessarily violent.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's okay. On brass tacks here, the movie is 45 minutes too long. Okay, really, the movie's 45 minutes too long. If the whales could talk, they'd say George and Gracie need more screen time in Star Trek 4. Yeah. But the whole thing is, like I said, the whole thing is about 45 minutes. It feels 45 minutes too long because it's 3 hours long. The plot meanders in places as just excuses to do more special effects. Hey, we need to do more need another special effects scene. Okay, let's do this. You don't get the feeling. You get the feeling that Pandora's a real place, but again, it just looks like a video game, and you want to interact with it. I guess that's a criticism I have. Do I think it will flop? Listen, any other movie that makes $1 billion is going to be successful, okay? But the thing is that this is just so far and away more expensive than anything else. It's going to be difficult to make its money back. That's the biggest problem here. And the whole thing, it's just a decade too late. Is Avatar really the kind of thing like Marvel or James Bond or anything like that? Yeah, that people collect and they curate and they have all this merchandise. Is it really like that? I don't think it is. I really don't. I don't think Avatar is this huge franchise. James Cameron thinks it is. He's got what, 2 more of these movies coming, right? Yeah, the next they're starting with a 9-hour cut.
He's rendering it.
Peter Jackson's going to make a 9-hour documentary about the Beatles. Ha! I'm going to make a 9-hour Avatar movie. Yeah, don't. Even even he. Listen, he says that, oh, well, you have no problem. You have no problem watching Netflix and binging a whole show on Netflix. I'm like, yeah, but you get to do it at your discretion, at your leisure. You can pick up anytime you want. You can go to the bathroom. You can go out. You come back. You know, like I said, it's 9 hours is a lot. You know, even 3 hours is a lot to be locked in a room. I actually had the guy next to me said, "Hey man, I'm sorry. I was rubbing elbows with you there." I said, don't worry. It's not the first time I had to cozy up to a stranger. Nine hours is a mini series for TV. Yeah. Freaking that Ken Burns baseball documentary was 9 hours. And I was like, hey, as much as I love baseball, I don't want to sit and watch that for 9 hours either. All right, so like I said, in a nutshell, it's Dances with Wolves. The Navi, the freaking guy, the guy there who goes and lives with the Smurfs. He's leading the insurgency, and then the Sky people come back, and they're laying there doing all kinds of stuff, and the Marine guy has a kid, and they. Yo, boy, we're gonna find you, boy. We're gonna find you, boy. You can't find me. You're gonna find you, boy. I'm gonna go live with the sea people. They go live with the sea people. Don't bring water here. Don't bring your water here. So he brings the war here. Brings the war to their doorstep. Sky people, you bring war. You bring your war. What Sky people here? Just up plans for new Navi Hotel Casino. That's going to be Avatar 3. They're going to build the Blue Smurf people are going to build a huge hotel and casino. We build hotel and casino. Give tours. Make much wampum. So. So anyway, it really is probably the thinnest premise of a film that I've seen in ages that is going to make the most money, because it's just a standard revenge plot. Somebody we saw it with said it's just your standard revenge plot. But the thing I thought about is they made a copy of the Marine guy, the Colonel, whatever the hell his name is. What? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna stop crinkling. They made a copy of the Marine guy, the Colonel, whatever his name is, and they said, we made a copy of you. Okay, you're kind of transferring your memories and your consciousness into a new avatar body, and we got a new body for you growing back on Earth. I'm like, okay, so is he the same? The only thing you're not going to remember is how you died, boy. I'm like, okay, is he the same person, or is he a different person because he had other experiences up until that point? I'm like, yeah, okay, that's a bit philosophical for this. Okay. Avatar 2 got success. Good for James, but if it fails, I would say, of course it fails because James asks too much to be rentable. What? Okay. I hated first Avatar script. It was vastly overused, cliche. Every step. Cameron's Titanic lifted actual story plot lines from previous Titanic films. I do not mean the ship sinking. I really don't like the comeback explanation. I wasn't crazy about it either. They do leave it wide open. They leave it wide open for a sequel. So, okay, listen. Now you had the jungle people, you had the sea people. What are you going to have next? You have the mountain people, the desert people, the snow people. Opinions. Cameron's testosterone comments before this film's release. Oh, well, you know what? He worded that very poorly. You probably could have said, I was a young hothead when I made those films, but I've matured. I matured. I'm not the same person. Okay, and people would have no problem with it. Hey, matured. I got all that out of my system. Figured out maybe that's not the best way to handle things. Is to fly off the handle. Okay. Mage Grey Wolf is in the chat. Hey, haven't seen you in a while there. Did they forget about the unobtainium MacGuffin from the first movie? No, they just have an entirely different MacGuffin. Well, it's not really a MacGuffin. It's just your standard revenge plot now. Now they have a new. Now the whales. The whole thing with the whales is they're hunting whales so they can harvest enzyme or hormone from their brain that stops human aging. That's pretty much it. See this? It's about $80 million. Okay. Again, and they have to kill the whale and they just toss it back into the sea. My God, that's very wasteful. Obviously, that's a commentary on whaling. What is that? Green Lake? Elon, should I step down? Oh my God. Should I step? He's already looking. So he's already looking for an out. I just got showed Elon Musk is already. He's got a poll. He's got a poll. Should he step down as head of Twitter? I'm like, you're already. Oh, this is a lot harder than I thought. Well, I will abide by yes. You should step down. This obviously didn't work. Oh, that's rich. Oh, you can't make this up, people.
So if you love how Elon Musk is running things, vote no. If you hate him, vote yes.
So far, the yeses are ahead, 53.4 to 46.6.
So either people are trolling or
it's either a troll or a troll job, or it's. Well, pardon me. Oh, for God's sake, he's probably trolling. Yeah, he shouldn't step down on Twitter. He should shut down Twitter.
Can't shut down Twitter. You can't shut down Twitter.
Oy vey. Oy vey. Kelly said maybe he's trying to lure out the bots. Probably. Who knows? Who knows? So, okay. But again, the whole thing about now there's going to be a 9-hour. Obviously it's a 9-hour. The working cut of the movie is always going to be longer than the actual final version. I mean, listen, I don't mind a long movie once in a while. One of my favorite movies is A Bridge Too Far. But, there are times when I'm sitting there watching it, it does feel longer than the actual war. Yeah, the Snyder Cut of Avatar films. The polls being used to trap bid accounts. I was like, who knows? Oh yeah, Robert Redford's great in that movie. Freaking Sean Connery's also great in it. Gene Hackman's great in it. Gene Hackman gets killed in the landing, doesn't he? But he survived. He gets machine gunned when the Germans are ambushing the landing. Let me see. A Bridge Too Far. Bridge Too Far. Bridge Too Far. War epic plot. Arnhem Bridge. Meanwhile, Triple X Corps, German slow by German resistance. German signed about Urquhart must cover a makeshift hospital bridge by wait as they await capture. Troops finally might be delayed in England. They're ultimately too late to reinforce British after intense fighting. Infantry and panzers eventually troops do the capture, the force to withdraw. Osterbeek, Urquhart receives order to retreat. Other ally. Yeah. I mean, yeah, he plays a Polish general. But I remember jumping out of the plane. Yeah. Like I said, that was a movie that kind of had to be 3 hours. just because there were so many different parts to that operation to I mean, yeah, they wanted to put an end to the war by Christmas, Operation Market Garden. And a lot of good that did. So the whole thing about for cutting, yeah, he's going to complete a 9-hour version. While audiences wait over a decade for Way of the Water, James Cameron already has sights set on the third chapter. Epic sites they are, according to noted Jeff Snyder. Oh, Jeff Snyder. Jeff Snyder is the guy who was the first guy to block me on Twitter. Jeff Snyder. Jeff Snyder is an idiot. Okay? Jeff Snyder, the Hot Mic Podcast. Jeff Snyder, he said that, oh, Michael B. Jordan's going to play. He's going to play Boba Fett in the Josh Trank movie. He reported on a rumor that was 6 months old that he already, quote unquote, reported on, that was already debunked. And he's like, oh, Eddie, and he's like, oh, goodbye, see you later. I'm like, you fucker, yeah, I'm still right, you ass. Jeff Snyder is a guy. He's the guy who says a lot of stuff to race bait people. And then he does that whole, oh no, well, I'm not a racist. I'm not a racist. Look, I'm a Jew with a black girlfriend. I'm not a racist. You're the racist. I'm like, no, you're just an asshole. He was the guy. Jeff Snyder was the guy who said, oh, 99%, 95% chance Peter Parker's not going to be white in the new Spider-Man movie. Really? Tom Holland looks pretty pasty to me there, Chumley. Like, don't you get fucking tired of this, buddy? Don't you get tired of this? You're consistently wrong, and you've been fired from every freaking website, Jeff Snyder. You were fired from The Wrap. You were fired from Collider. You've been fired from You've been fired by just about every freaking website you've worked for. Oh, no, I didn't get fired. You're a racist. I have a black girlfriend. I'm a Jew with a black girlfriend. Yeah, shut up. You're an idiot. So I wouldn't take what Jeffy boy there says too seriously. Jeff Snyder. He's a fucking douche. Jeff Snyder. Sounds like a bell, and he does. See, here's the thing. I studied journalism a little bit. Here's the thing. If you find out the truth about something, it's your responsibility to report the truth. If you find out a guy is lying, let's just say for purposes of discussion, okay, you find out somebody said that oh yeah, well, we're working on that really hard. Yeah, we're working on. Yeah, I'm working on that really hard. Okay, and then you find out later, like somebody said, okay, actually, they haven't started on that, and you say, oh well, you haven't started on that yet. That's okay. That's your response. That's if you find out a guy is lying, you have a duty to say that somebody's lying. These guys like Jeff Snyder, they go around and by saying, oh, Peter Parker, he's probably not going to be white. He's probably not going to be white in the next movie. 95% he's not going to be white. I'm just speculating. Like no. You don't speculate. Because here's the thing. I was taught when I studied journalism. And a lot of people think, oh, that's what reporters do. They speculate, No, what you do is when you speculate, you're no longer reporting news, you are creating news. That's the thing. He didn't report news. He created news. Oh well, Michael B. Jordan is going to be Boba Fett. Not true. Oh, Peter Parker's not going to be white. Not true. Well, that's just my opinion. Oh, it's my opinion. I'm not a racist. You're the one who's a racist. You're the one who's a racist because I'm the Jew with a black girlfriend, and you're the racist. I'm like, I don't care. I don't fucking care. Jeff Snyder. Jeff Snyder is the guy who reported this. So I wouldn't take Jeff Snyder too seriously. Well, James Cameron has a 9-hour cut. How do you know? Did you ask him? No, but you know what? He might. He just might. I'm not a racist. You're the racist. I am a Jew with a black girlfriend. I don't care. I can't argue on this one. This, Rob, you are totally right. Yeah. There are no more Jews. Yeah, we are long removed from the days of Edward R. Murrow, Woodward and Bernstein. He's not a closet racist. He's a race opportunist. I'd call him. He's a race baiting opportunist. Sad to say, real journalists don't exist anymore. No, they don't. They don't. No, you have the people call, and there's no such thing as citizen journalists anymore. There's no such thing as a citizen journalist. Okay. You know what a citizen journalist is? A blogger. It's a fancy name for a blogger. Okay. It is a fancy name for a blogger. Okay. Jeff Snyder is a blogger. Tim Pool is a blogger. Jeremy Hambley from the Quartering is a blogger. He's a coffee salesman. Salty Cracker is an imbecile and a blogger. You can quote me on that. He's a crackhead. Look what these leftists are doing. Look what they're doing. Oh, look. Oh, well, look. The lizard people are coming. How do you know those people? Oh, they just are. They just are. They're lizard people. I know it. I know that. No, that's not evidence. They're lizard people because I say they're lizard people. So what do live streams count as? This is my version of verbal diarrhea. And you can quote me on that. This is verbal. That's all I'm doing. I'm spewing nonsense into the ether, and listen. This is my panel stream. This is me getting together with all of you, having a little fun, talking about some stuff that we like. Hey, Greg Kirby's in the chat. Razvan is in the chat. Greg Kirby's also in the chat. How you doing? Salty diarrhea. That's right. And as much as I love people as much as I like people like David Pacman and Kyle Kalinske and Sam Cedar, they're bloggers as well. Listen, I'm calling a spade here. As much as people detest a guy like Keith Olbermann, he's actually a journalist. Okay, he's actually a journalist. He actually has the credentials of being a journalist. That's the thing. That's right. There's. I mean, let me see what. Olbermann went to Cornell. He went to, what did he get? What degree did he get? News Journal, sports broadcasting. Like I said, Olbermann, like I said, I admired him for, he actually went to Cornell and studied, what did he study? No. That's Dartmouth. Serves sports director for WVBR, student-run commercial station Ithaca, graduate Cornell College of Agricultural, BS in communications. Well, okay. Communications. A lot of people study communications. Avatar's behind. It's not making $2 million a year. No. Black Shaggy cucks all journalists. Oh, Black Shaggy. It's because Black Shaggy's not afraid of journalists. Listen, I was talking to Black Shaggy the other day. You know what he said to me? He said to me, Rob, he said to me, Shlomo, you know what Black Shaggy's afraid of? And I said, the IRS? He said, no. He said, Black Shaggy he said to me, Black Shaggy ain't afraid of no man. That's what Black Shaggy. Black Shaggy is the most fearless mother effer I know. And I know. You know how I know? Because I speak to him every day. I speak to Black Shaggy every day. Like I said, Black Shaggy is he's my black friend. Black Shaggy, degree in BS. Where is it? Yeah, Bachelor of Science. They call it a BS. BS, a BA, MBA, PhD, MD, DDS. MBA, all so you could BS, as I used to say. Black Shaggy ain't afraid of no man. That, he said to me, that's right. Black Shaggy ain't afraid of no man. The only thing Black Shaggy was afraid of was his mother, because she had that big rolling pin. He steps on the line and he'd get whacked with it. So Black Shaggy is the most fearless mother effer I know. So anyway, what else are we going to talk about? I'm tired of talking about Avatar. Scooby-Doo said so. That's right. Scooby-Doo said so. POS, Champagne Socialist, and a race baiter, among other bases. Okay. All right. Well. See, I'm more familiar with Keith Olbermann from his sports reporting. It's been said that me and Black Shaggy are inseparable. Yeah, you'd have to actually get a pretty big stick to separate us, actually, yeah. It's be difficult to separate me from Black Shaggy. That's true. That's right. Black Shaggy carries a rolling pin around his. That's right. I'll tell you, it's gonna be a lot of fun overdubbing his dialogue in that show. Oh my god. Okay. So anyhow, one of my favorite people actually is this one. Carol Vorderman slams Clarkson for vile dream of. Is this the one? I think it's from the Daily Star. Is that the Jeremy Clarkson one? Oh well. Well, anyways, this sounds like something he would say, definitely. So let's talk about one of my favorite people, Jeremy Clarkson. His porn star name is Black Shaggy the Impaler. That's right. Let's talk about one of my favorite people, Jeremy Clarkson. Carol Vorderman. I have no idea who Carol Vorderman is. Let's find out. Carol Vorderman. Oh, okay. She's kind of cute. Welsh media personality, best known for appearing in the game show Countdown for 26 years. Slams Clarkson for vile dream of naked Megan being pelted with poop. Carol Vorderman has slammed Jeremy Clarkson after a scathing Meghan Markle article where a former Top Gear star said the Duchess should be paraded. This should parade the streets of Britain naked. Carol Vorderman slammed Jeremy Clarkson after a scathing article about Meghan Markle following the bombshell Netflix documentary. I watched that actually. It's not terrible. Listen, and they make it seem like, oh, poor us, we got kicked out. We don't have security. I'm like, you and your kids are never going to want for anything, okay? Unless you develop a really serious crack addiction. Over the past fortnight, Prince Harry, Duke of Sussex, and his wife, the Duchess of Sussex, have released all 6 episodes of their highly anticipated Netflix docuseries. With 6 parts dropping onto the streaming platform, the couple have had mixed reaction to their side of Megxit. Reacting to the docuseries, Jeremy Clarkson wrote a scathing article about the couple who departed their roles as senior royals in early 2020. In his column for The Sun, the 62-year-old said, is that Jeremy Clarkson? Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. I'm bringing this up here. Yeah, Jeremy Clarkson, yeah. In his column for The Sun, 62-year-old said, I hate Meghan. Not like I hate Nicola Sturgeon or Rose West. I hate her on a cellular level. At night, I'm unable to sleep as I lie there, grinding my teeth and dreaming of the day when she is made to parade naked the streets of every town in Britain while crowds chant shame and throw lumps of excrement on her. That's my bad Jeremy Clarkson. Everyone who's my age thinks the same way. Oh, yeah. Wow, Clarkson aged. Yeah, Clarkson hasn't aged well. Well, he's a big smoker, too. Michael Keller, Meghan is not a duchess anymore. She abandoned all titles. She's not a duchess. Nicola Sturgeon, according to some Scots, is awful. Well, bringing you some international news. Hey, see, look at that. I'm bringing some international news. International from like I am a man of culture and letters, and you know,
on Harry and Meghan how they would show how the media would criticize Meghan for doing the exact same thing that they would praise Kate for.
That's right.
So it's all this media narrative out there.
That's right.
Like the very same people who are like, don't listen to the media, don't listen to mainstream media, like Paul Joseph Watson and stuff.
That's right.
He's out there just attacking the hell out of Meghan Markle too, because the media is telling you to, basically. And it's just fascinating that they needed to scapegoat. Harry was going to leave anyway. He was looking for any excuse. He was fed up with what happened to his mom, and that's understandable.
Yeah, Harry doesn't like that whole lifestyle.
Yeah, he doesn't want to play the game. He doesn't want to sing and dance for the photographers who killed his mother. Just on demand, on cue. He's like, no, fuck this shit, I'm out.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Like, he was trying to get thrown out.
All right. Taking to Twitter, Carol slammed the former Top Gear star, writing, no, Jeremy Clarkson, not on any level, not in any circumstance. Is it okay to write this stuff about any woman? Absolutely no to everyone who's my age thinks the same. No, no, no. We absolutely do not think the same, she concluded by saying, listen to the noise, Jeremy. The crowds are chanting, shame on you. No, I think I think a lot of people agree with Jeremy. You know, listen, I'm not British. I'm not from the UK. I only spent very little time there. But from what I've seen, I can imagine people saying, you know, Clarkson's got a point there. Jim Gamble, CEO of INEQE, Safeguarding Group, and TEDx speaker replied, I could not agree with you more. Well said, Carol. I thought we had done well all those years ago working on the Online Grooming Act, the first in the world, and everything you've worked so hard for since with CEOP. Time now to gird our loins and fight against, again, I guess, sending deep respect to you as ever, Carol replied. Elsewhere in Jeremy's scathing rant, he branded Prince Harry as the warrior of woke and claimed Meghan will damage the royal family. Okay, well, let's go to Jeremy Clarkson's article. Yeah, Clarkson's not looking very well. I mean, well, like I said, he's a big smoker and he's a pretty heavy drinker, from what I know. You know, he has some very unhealthy habits. Okay, let's go to that article. As we bring that up. Jeremy Clarkson, one day, Harold the Glove Puppet will tell the truth about a woman talking bollocks. I guess it's bollocks. We all know in our hearts Heart of hearts, that Harold Markle is a slightly dim but fun-loving chin who flew Apache helicopter gunships in Afghanistan and cavorted around Las Vegas hotel room with naked hookers. But then along came Megan, who obviously used some vivid bedroom promises to turn him into a warrior woke. One day, Harry will tell the truth about his wife, Meghan Markle, and now it seems that she has her arm so far up his bottom, she can use her fingers to alter his facial expressions. I actually feel rather sorry for him because today he's just a glove puppet with no more control over what he says or does than Basil Brush. I'm familiar with Basil Brush. I imagine a puppet of some kind. Oh yeah, a little fox puppet. Oh, he's adorable. Megan, though, is a different story. I hate her. Not like I hate Nicola Sturgeon or Rose West. Nicola Sturgeon is okay. British MP, I believe. Okay, and Rose West is trying to find out who these people. I'm unfamiliar with a lot of these people. Oh my goodness, who the hell? She looks like what the hell? Who the hell's English? Oh, she was an English serial killer. Wow. Okay. Wow. I hate her on a cellular level. At night, I'm unable to sleep as I lie there grinding my teeth, dreaming of the day when she is made to parade naked through the streets of every town in Britain while crowds chant shame and throw lumps of excrement at her. Everyone who's my age thinks the same way. But what makes me despair is that younger people, especially girls, think she's pretty cool. They think she was a prisoner of Buckingham Palace, forced to talk about nothing but embroidery and kittens. That makes me even angrier. They see everything that's happening is obviously very obviously pre-planned. Leave the UK, blame the royals, do an interview with Oprah, get Basil Brush to write a book, do a Netflix series, which should have been called A Woman Talking Bollocks. You gotta love him. Yeah. Timmy's not happy. I can see it clearly. The studied pauses, the mock incredulity. And the B-movie soap actress, quivery voiced, more in sorrow than anger, stories that are so obviously claptrap. Do you really think she would have entertained a move to New Zealand? That's 13 hours away from everything. Slaves and eunuchs. The spotlight of fame she craved so desperately would have been a 40-watt bulb, and no one would have seen it. Nah, she was always going to end up in California. And I can tell you with absolute certainty what's coming. Harold's spare book will be released. Then she'll do one called I Think I May Be God, and then she'll have exhausted the whole royal thing and will be off. We will see Diana style photographs of her all on her own outside the Taj Mahal. And then she will be pictured gazing into the middle distance on the back of Playboy's super yacht and will marry a tech billionaire, and they'll have a child called something vomity like peace or truth or love. Meanwhile, Harry will be stuck in California with no friends, either there or here, no family to support him, and an army of young girls who will believe Meghan's story that the marriage breakup was all his fault because he's like, so a man. And the royal family, she's going to damage them. Boy, Clarkson is pissed about this. Be in no doubt about that. Because one day my generation will all be dead and we'll be replaced by a new bunch who are growing up believing that Charles and William and company are bullies who were waited on hand and foot by slaves, eunuchs, and spin doctors. Unless, of course, when Meghan takes her hand out of the ginger glove puppet, he remembers who he is and gives us the truth, not hers. Okay, and there's part about the Labor Party. Okay, Schindler's. Okay, there's more about here. Okay, so there's more about here about Salute to Life lessons. Okay. So Jeremy Clarkson not happy, but Jeremy Clarkson probably has a point though. Okay, we kind of seen this before. She'll blame white privilege. How's Way? Senior Sticks, how you doing? Way of the Water is Oh, hold on. What is he saying?
No, it's okay, it's okay. Don't cry yet, everyone. It's not now. It's not yet. He didn't say when. Don't cry yet. Don't cry yet. It's not over yet.
He's just doing.
Don't cry yet.
Oh, for God's sakes!
Go.
Everybody kissing Elon Musk's ass. Why? Why? That calls for more crunky bits. Okay. God, I've never seen people go out of the way to kiss a senior sticks. It was Dances with Wolves Underwater. It was a visual spectacular, but it's three damn hours long. It's 3 damn hours long, okay? So, man. Why so jelly? It's just the way I am. So anyway. Fish tank. It's, like I said, visually spectacular, but not much of a story. Are you snoring, buddy? Are you snoring? I think Katie was snoring. So anyway, so Jeremy Clarkson is hey, listen. Harry, listen. Okay, listen. This is a shout out to Harry, okay? Harry, buddy, listen. Harry, buddy, listen to me. Everybody needs a wacky American neighbor, okay? Okay? Listen. Harry, look, Harry, right here, buddy, right here. She dumps you, give me a call. We'll go out and we'll get some beers, all right? Like I said, there's one thing you're missing in your life, and that's a wacky American neighbor. And I volunteered to be that wacky American neighbor. We'll get in all kinds of trouble, buddy, okay? Listen. We'll go to New York. We'll go to the basketball game. We'll go see football. We'll go see the Giants. Okay. We'll go to Scores. We'll go to strip clubs. Okay. You need yourself a wacky American neighbor. We'll do a podcast. You know, Black Shaggy and the Brit. Okay. Okay. Zabu's around somewhere. Yeah, Zabu's around somewhere. Hey, listen to me, Harry, listen. You're not a this isn't Rob the podcast guy. This isn't Rob the blogger. This is Rob, your friend here. Okay. This, Harry, to me, you're not a prince, okay? You're not the heir to the king, to the royal crown. To me, you're Harry, okay? And like I said, we'll get into all kinds of hijinks, okay? You need your wacky American neighbor, Rob, okay? And like I said, the minute she dumps you, we'll go out. Yeah, I'll show you a good time. And you're going to say, damn it, Rob. I guarantee you, you'll have more bitches lined up than you know what to do with. Okay? We'll have some crunky bits. We'll have some beer. And I like the good beer. Okay? I like the good beer. You don't have to worry about that weak-ass Budweiser with me. If you like Budweiser, great. But you know what? I like Fuller's. Okay? I like Fuller's. I like Trader's Gate. I like that kind of stuff. That's right. Just the two of us. Black Shaggy and the Brit. Just the two of us. Just the two of us. That's right. Oh, emu-themed animal story. Okay. Like I said, Harry, listen, like I said, worst comes to worst, give me a call, buddy. Okay? Give me a call. Like I said, we'll chill, relax, we'll do we'll do anything you want, okay, man? Okay? Just remember, you're buying. No, first round will be on me. This is measure. This is good. As a thing. Okay, listen. Hey, Harry. Let me tell you, Harry. You ever been to a Yankee game? You ever been to a Yankee game? Okay, we'll go to a Yankee game. All right, that's it. Me and my new friend Harry are going to see a Yankee game. Okay. No, we're going. No. Harry's my new buddy right now. Harry, that's my new buddy. Harry. His last name's Windsor, right? Harry, like I said, I'm sure he's been to a game. Yeah, but he hasn't been to the cheap seats yet. He hasn't been to the cheap seats. Pardon. I'll introduce him to the fine art of podcasting. Like I said, Harry, go to the Yankee game. Go see the Knicks. We'll go see the Rangers. We'll go to Scores. We'll get something at Jack Dempsey's. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Harry is going to be. He's going to love it. He's going to love being Robb's friend. I'm telling you, he's going to absolutely love being my friend. I'm telling you. That's right. So anyway, we got animal news of the Bob Iger story. Listen, Bob Iger was undermining. He was undermining. He was undermining Bob Chapek all along, wasn't he? That's right. He had an office. Yeah, he was trying to undermine that guy, trying to undo all that damage. So that was the news on that. I am looking for that animal story. Let's see. Where's the animal story? Here it is. Let's pull that up. Okay, first I am going to go over some scores for a week. Where are the scores? NFL scores. For week 15 of your National Football League. So, week 15. We're going to bring up the scores. Week 15 scores. We have the 49ers over the Seahawks 21-13 in your Thursday night game. Vikings over the Colts yesterday on your Saturday afternoon game 39-36. The Browns beating the Ravens 13-3. The Buffalo Bills beating the Miami Dolphins yesterday in Buffalo. 32-29. The Bears losing to the Eagles 25-10. The Jets losing to the Lions. Never bet the Jets, people. 2017, the Steelers over the Panthers 24-16. The Chiefs beating the Texans 30-24. Falcons over the Saints 21-18. Jaguars beating the Cowboys in OT 40-34. Cardinals beating the Broncos. Now the Broncos beating the Cardinals, rather. Broncos over the Cardinals 24-15. The Patriots on top of the Raiders 24-23, 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The Titans are trailing the Chargers with the ball. Titans have the ball with 49 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. The Buccaneers over the Buccaneers down to the Bengals, rather. 27-10, Bengals have the ball, 2:32 in the fourth quarter. Tonight, your late game, your New York Football Giants and the Washington Commanders. That game has vital playoff implications. And tomorrow night, your Monday Night Football matches. Dun, 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 dun. Tonight, the Green Bay Packers take on the Los Angeles Rams on Monday Night Football. Hello, Howard Cosell, everybody. Joined with Frank Gifford and Dandy Don Meredith. I'm probably the only one old enough to remember Howard Cosell. Howard Cosell used to start quiet and then he used to go loud. Ladies and gentlemen, we're here tonight to witness the most spectacular matchup of all time. So there's your scores. Week 15. Animal news. I'm not an animal news. I'm not an animal news. I'm not an animal news. Animal news. Animal news. Oh, I have Mixcraft. I can make an animal news song if I wanted to out of the loops. DC is getting rebooted with cheap actors. Oh yeah. I might have to do a bonus stream about that since we're running over an hour right now. So DC, Henry Cavill's out. I'm like, hey, you know what? They're gonna try to smear Henry Cavill right now. So let me just address that. DC is gonna try to smear. Everybody's gonna try to smear Henry Cavill. James Gunn seems to be the only one that's not so much sticking up for him, but they're saying, hey, listen, we met with Henry. We got nothing against him. He's a great guy, but we're going in a different direction, and we appreciate all the hard work he's done, but unfortunately we're going in a different direction, and we wish him the best. So James Gunn was actually pretty good about that. If Cavill's out, so are Ma Podcast. Just don't make Smallville again. Just don't make Smallville. I don't want to see Smallville again. I didn't want to see Smallville the first time. Was that Tom Everett Scott, whatever the hell his name was? He said he didn't want to be in the Superman suit because he's bow-legged. So we got thank you very much to to Mr. MH for this story. We have our animal news. It is an emu-centric news story. Outback Pub emus rediscovered after being banned from Yaraka Hotel. Yaraka emus often walk down the streets accepting beak scratches. Oh, how about that?
Hello.
There he goes.
Beautiful girl. Hello, beautiful
There he goes.
girl.
Beak scratch.
Hello.
Beak scratch.
Did
Hey,
you
buddy.
miss your mommy? Hey? Did you miss your mommy? Oh, now you
God,
missed
these
your
animals
mommy.
are so dumb.
Good girl.
Yeah, he's a good
girl?
emu.
Oh, yeah.
No wonder why they conquered Australia.
Good girl. Cuddles. Kevin.
Oh, isn't that? Oh, that's adorable. Never trust him. That's right. Don't trust him. He's going to gouge your eyes out, and he'll give you the cow.
Kev. Hello, Kevin. Hello, Kevin.
A pair of celebrity emus that vanished after being banned from an Outback pub for bad behavior have been rediscovered. See, they're out drinking, and they're causing trouble. And they have multiplied. Yaraka is a small red dirt town with a population of about 2.5 hours south of Longreach in Queensland. It has a church, a police station, a caravan park, a school, and a pub that shot to international fame in 2020 due to its hardline stance against two strange visitors. The Yaraka Hotel was forced to barricade the pub entrance door in order to keep Kevin and Carol, the emus, out after they developed a taste for taproom hospitality. The emus had been targeting tourists and pinching food, drinks, and car keys, and leaving behind a general trail of devastation. But now they're back. Oh, God. Why ban an emu? A full-grown adult emu can weigh 60 kilograms, which equates to roughly the same poundage as 150 well-fed pigeons. If you consider the kind of mess one pigeon can cause, it stands to reason the droppings caused by one well-fed emu will be something akin to a bombardment. Leanne Byrne says it was the back-end blitzkrieg that pushed Kevin and Carol beyond the realm of cheeky punters and into full-blown public nuisance territory. Ms. Byrne is known around town as the Uraka Mother of Dragons, a reference to Daenerys Targaryen, a character from Game of Thrones who hatched 3 dragon eggs. Kevin and Carol were inside 2 of 9 eggs that were given to Ms. Byrne after some blokes discovered an emu nest while pushing the scrub. She wrapped them in an electric blanket, and they all hatched. Sadly, only Kevin and Carol made it to adulthood, with truck and car collisions claiming most of their siblings' lives. Oh, that's sad. They love cuddles, Ms. Byrne said. Uraka emus have achieved notoriety for their confidence around humans, and now even feature on a range of tourist merchandise. Unfortunately, their troublemaker tendencies came back to bite them with a ban from their beloved watering hole. Emus have been banned from this establishment for bad behavior. Please let yourself in through the emu barrier and then reconnect, please. The hotel has erected barricades with signs urging tourists to keep emus out. I had to stop buying them cartons of beer and getting takeaways for them, Ms. Burns joked. They handled it. They used to try to get up the stairs and stuff, but they did put a chain across there to stop them. It doesn't stop all the people from coming to see them, though. And then they disappeared. Mystery emu chicks parentage. Ms. Byrne leaves Uraka to work for a few months most years, and Kevin and Carol would traditionally run off into the wilderness until her return. After her last trip to Yamba in January, they didn't come back. But I've done some investigating, and I do know that they are still local, Ms. Byrne says, and one of them has 4 baby chicks, and their brother and sister, so we'll just leave that alone. Tourists and locals would still love Kevin and Carol to come back to the township for a sticky beak, even though the pub ban is set in stone. But Ms. Byrne is encouraging them to stay up in the nearby hills until the chicks have grown, since Kevin and Carol's siblings fared so terribly with traffic. With all this rain, there's lots of water holes and everything. She says, when I got the chicks, it was quite drought affected out there. I think they've got enough food and water and everything now. They're not my pets. They just tend to stay, and everyone looked after them, type of thing. And they're still wild animals. And there they are. So there you go. Emus back at the Uraka Hotel. So if you're in Queensland, near Longreach, pay them a visit. They look adorable. Kathleen Kennedy weighs about the same as Evie. Would you invite her to enter your home? Depends. Depends. She's probably she's drunk off her. She's probably got enough going on with Frank Marshall. Frank, get that cheap Swedish floozy out of here. So okay. So there you go. The emus again. And they're just regrouping those emus, okay? They're formulating a plan. They're formulating a plan to take over. So the emus are hanging out. Pardon me. All right, everybody. We are at 4:28 this time. We're 1 hour, 20 minutes in. I am going to be signing off. Everybody, I thank everybody for joining us today. running a little bit long. I'd like to thank everybody for joining us. Thank you, everybody in the chat. Pick Leg Pete, Senior Sticks, Andrew Helm, Jake Kirby, Razman, Greg Kirby, Michael Keller, Mr. MH, Senior Sticks, everybody who I didn't see, Substance D, everybody. If I don't say your name, don't feel bad because there's a lot of people are stepping in now. That's understandable. Everybody. I need to liberate Australia and from the emu scourge. Well, I'm working on it. I would like to try an emu egg though. That sounds really good. It's supposed to be very creamier. It's supposed to be a lot more. Well, they have emu eggs. People eat emu eggs. It's supposed to be really good too. They're like big green eggs. Everybody, have yourself a good rest of the day. That's the news. If I didn't get to a story, I'll cover it sometime soon. Everybody, you know what? Just, you know the drill. No drinking, no driving. We want to see you back here next week. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Like, thank everybody for joining me. Again, I always say you could choose to spend time with anybody, and really, it really makes me feel good that you're choosing to spend this time with me. So, everyone, are you doing a stream later? Mecca will be doing a stream later. Please look out for that. I'm gonna go watch the Giant game in a undisclosed location. Gonna try to find a stream of it somewhere. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Everyone, have a good rest of your day. Have a good Monday. Have a good week. Have a good holiday if we don't see you. And as always, we will catch you next time. If we don't see you, Merry Christmas, everybody. Happy New Year. We'll check you out later. See ya.